That's my new project boat, Nika, that I'm excited to start working on. I'm restoring it. It was wrecked in a hurricane, and now I'm slowly restoring it back to snuff. I'm standing on the bow of my boat, Valhalla, the boat I sailed from California across the Pacific. I'm spending time here in the Philippines, laid back, fun-loving culture. Great place where you can kind of just do boat projects and have fun and get things affordably. This video, I'm going to say a few words about cleaning a sailboat. So, the first thing that I can mention about keeping a boat clean, inside and out, is consistency, period. Consistently being on the boat, consistently opening the hatches when there's airflow, consistently physically being on the boat, and even the sweat and the grease of your hands is moisturizing for the fiberglass, the gel coat, the wood. All the components of a boat need some type of moisturization. The stainless steel. Speaking of type of moisturization, it would be WD-40 is a great thing to hit anything that's made out of petroleum, like plastics and rubber, moving parts, winches, propeller shafts, engine. You can just good old oil for the engine. You can just brush your entire engine with oil, you know, on a routine basis. Keep everything moisturized. The engine with oil, plastics with something like a WD or a light oil. WD-40 though is one of my favorites. You can use it almost anywhere. Anywhere where you see things are starting to dry out. Anywhere there's moving parts. Anywhere there rust and corrosion can develop. WD, hit it. And it's light too. It burns off. It doesn't last too long. But you can hit, so that, and also like anything, like even the covers of the displays, that's made out of a type of plastic, and those will dry out and crack and get ugly. Just a little WD-40, spritz that. Okay, so on to another topic of boat cleaning would be mold. Okay, mold is an inevitability living on a sailboat, and it's from moisture and lack of ventilation. So you have to, once again, keep the hatches and all the ventilation open as much as possible. That's still not enough though. Another key component to fighting mold is vinegar. You're going to have to, on a sailboat, if you want to keep that thing clean and maintained, you're going to have to have a huge stock of vinegar always. And mix it with some water. Keep it strong though. You mix it with, 30% water, or maybe half depending on your preference. I like to keep it pungent. A little bit of dish soap. It doesn't have to be anything special, the soap part. And just hit every single surface of the boat, excluding electronics, of course. And inside and out, bilges and cupboards and ceilings and every bilges and windows need to be continuously cleaned. The hinges and the knobs, WD-40, also vinegar and soap around the lip of the port lights to keep it moisturized, keep it clean, prevent corrosion buildup. Preventing mold is with using vinegar, and once again, it's a consistency that wins the battle. It has to be on a weekly, daily basis to clean it with vinegar. Also, things like starting the engine. That's part of just being there on the boat. Starting the engine, running the engine, taking the boat out, using everything, exercising everything, turning the electronics on, turning them off. Another thing that actually works well on a boat is moving things around. Just rearranging is really good for fighting mold. You know, that can be just a t-shirt you leave to dry. You take the t-shirt, you put it like that the first time, but an hour or two later come over, just without even thinking, just flip it over, just changing the position. You have a t-shirt right here, cleaning, flip it over so it'll dry out more thoroughly. But that goes with every thing that exists on your boat. Lines, keep them, change their position. Anything that sits in place will over time develop parts of it that are kind of hidden to ventilation and sunlight. So those parts, of course, you see like a tree. The tree that faces the sun is going to be always clean. The tree that faces away from the sun is going to always have a mold on it. That's exactly the same in a sailboat. That's why repositioning things and keeping things circulating in motion is going to help fight the mold. And mold becomes more and more of a serious issue as you get out there and cruising in the world, especially here in humid areas, which most of the world is humid. It's all of the tropics. So okay, so that's my 2 cents on it, and hopefully that kind of encourages some of you out there that have the concerns about keeping your boat clean. Cheers.